Welcome. Are you just looking for fun, or are you looking for love? Are you straight, LGBTQ, or none of the above? On the sunny side of London, you're as free as a dove. No one cares about your money or the color of your face. Happiness and love, I can only go through change. So welcome to the sunny side of London. All you gotta do is scream as loud, 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 loud. Scream as loud as you can. Hug your best friend, throw your hands in the air. What a beautiful day. Are you sleeping in a king size? Are you sharing a bunk? Are you clean, smoking green, or prefer to get drunk? Are you following religion, or will you die as a punk? There are whispers on the street about this new hot place where everyone involved gets the window raised. On the sign it says, welcome to the sunny side of London. All you gotta do is scream as loud, scream as loud, scream as loud, scream as loud. Scream as loud as you can. Hug your best friend, throw your hands in the air. And scream as loud as you can. Hug your best friend, throw your hands in the air. Oh, what a beautiful day.
The Åland Islands, Romania, Japan, Indonesia, Luxembourg, Queen Maud Land, Bermuda, Montserrat, Norway, the Marshall Islands, Sweden, North Korea, Croatia, Latvia, Liechtenstein, Slovenia, Switzerland, Jersey, Turkey, the French Southern and Antarctic lands, the Netherlands, Venezuela, Bolivia, Brazil, Zimbabwe, Italy.
Scream as loud, scream as loud, scream as loud, scream as loud. Scream as loud as you can.
Well, hello. I'm Martin Yurkovic, the former bassist of Joker Out. I have been asked by my former band members to fill in for them for this segment while they get ready after their opening act performance. Welcome to the grand final, everyone. It has been an intense week of voting, and today, you shall find out the winner of this contest. Now, before we reveal it though, let's give you a quick reminder of the songs that competed here. So with that, here's a condensed recap.
Einbrecher habe. Dice que sí, sí, no, no, no. Sí, sí, no, 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 no. Yeah, yeah, no, 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 no. Mami, sí, 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 no, no, no. No juegues así, sí, no, 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 no. Yeah, yeah, no, 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 no. Dime que ganas.
You care how I feel, all my words that you don't hear. Everything I say to you, it all gets so bad. Do I really have to try so hard? Savage stars will dare to dream with a part, move and dance, get wild and free. Hey, hey, never need me to make it on the ground, no sticking around. But how can I swim if you're pulling me down? Just promise you'll take it easy. I hope that you never need me. Sto tremando, sto lasciando dei chiari di luna indietro. E tu non sei leggero, sinceramente. Sinceramente.
Thank you, Martin, for stepping in on that first segment. Unfortunately, he had to leave us already as he's really busy recently, but we hope we can adequately finish the final without him. Now, those were the songs you voted on, and now it's time for the results. But first, we need to know if we even have result yet. Therefore, we hope that our executive supervisor Mr. Morellier can tell us that.
Well, good evening to all of you and everyone watching this. It's a bit of a relief that you can still be an executive supervisor on a song contest without being the most hated person on the planet. But yes, we do in fact have a valid result from the 17 national juries, and you are good to go.
We have a result, so let's go straight to the juries then.
Our first jury is actually a guest jury, as we welcome Natsa from Georgia. Good evening to you, or should I rather say good midnight.
Well, hello, Ljubljana. As the last UN-recognized country in Europe to never participate in this great competition, we are very happy that we were invited to at least vote as a jury. Don't worry, we will attempt to get in ourselves next edition, but before that happens, we first want to present our points.
Well, you're welcome. So, who did Georgia vote for?
Well, it was a difficult decision, especially given that we only had 28 points available, but we did eventually find a country to give our 12 points to. And that country was Liechtenstein. Congratulations.
Liechtenstein takes the first top points of the night. Let's see how many more may follow.
Our second jury today is actually not far from Liechtenstein, as we go over to Switzerland and their spokesperson Nemo. Hey, wait a second, you're not the Nemo from Switzerland.
That's right, the Swiss have asked me, Nemo the fish, to present their points instead, as Nemo the singer has unfortunately attempted to pick up the Eurovision trophy again right before this presentation. And of course, they cut their hand, again.
Oh no, that's terrible to hear.
Well, it should be fine in the long run. The good thing is, this allowed me to step in, so that you all get the Swiss points. Now, we only had 8 points available, so we gave out 2 points as our top score.
And who did your 2 points go to?
Our 2 points went to Italy. Congratulations!
Italie, 2 points.
Italy gets its first top points as well. Not a lot, but a good start regardless. Next up is Denmark, where? Hey, where's Vax?
Oh, there's movement.
I have returned from the ashes above.
Welcome back, Vax.
So, I am back as a jury. So great to be here. Very, very ecstatic to be a jury again. So, our 24 points goes to, drumroll please, Liechtenstein.
Liechtenstein dominating in these first few votes as it seems. Let's see if this streak continues with our next jury from Indonesia.
And with that, we move to Southeast Asia, where Dita Karang took it upon herself to get up in the middle of the night to present the Indonesian points. Good morning, I guess, Dita.
Hello, Ljubljana. We are so happy that our country has finally made it into a final of this contest, even if it required the help of Evil Wolfie and his nefarious techniques. As a K-pop artist myself, I'm of course a bit sad that I can't also say that about South Korea, but maybe next time they will finally make it. Now, Indonesia didn't have that many points available, but we still had enough to give 12 points to 2 countries.
Alright, and which 2 countries got 12 points from you?
The first 12 points went to Turkey.
Turkey, 12 points.
Turkey gets 12 points. She said. Could we have 12 points on the turkey, please? That's better. So, who got the other 12?
The other 12 points went to the Netherlands.
Pays-Bas, 12 points.
So 12 points to Turkey and the Netherlands. Let's see if this can make either of them win. Malta is next to present their points, with former Eurovision participant Amber getting the honor to present them. Good evening, Amber.
Good evening as well. It has been a phenomenal show you organized here, even if it was severely stained by that foreigner representing us and giving us a quarter-final exit. Hopefully, we can show what we are really capable of next time with an actual Maltese artist.
Well, we hope so as well. Can you tell us who got top points from Malta?
Yes, of course. Malta was quite sure in who to choose as our top pick, giving that song the full 24 points. And those went to Brazil. Congratulations, Alexia.
Brésil, 24 points.
Brazil getting their first top points as well. Maybe these will help Alexia to indeed get another fan contest win now.
We now go over to Estonia and their spokesperson and most recent JESC artist Annabelle. Good evening, Annabelle.
Good evening, Ljubljana. I'm so glad I get to represent Estonia once more, even if it's only for the presentation of the jury result. I will try to present points to the right songs here so they don't get robbed as hard as I was last month. Like, if I didn't know the online voters there were children, I would have assumed they were drunk when giving me just 41 points.
Right. So can you please tell us who your top points went to then?
Sure, Estonia didn't want to be too greedy, so the highest score we gave out were 18 points. And those 18 points went to Switzerland.
Suisse, 18 points.
18 to Switzerland, who are probably quite happy about these points.
We go over to Poland next, where Oscar Sims will give us the points. Good evening, Oscar.
Good evening to you as well. It has been a great show so far, and a great contest overall. Well, the moment Poland didn't qualify on a tiebreaker aside, of course. We hope that we will be back to the grand final soon, but for now, we want to at least give our points for this edition's final.
That's a good mindset to have. Now, speaking of those points, can you tell us who your top points went to?
Yes, of course. Poland tried to not get greedy here and voluntarily stayed in the usual 12-point limit. We gave these 12 points to one country, which is a song filling us with serotonin, Island Islands. Congratulations.
Ireland, 12 points.
The Åland Islands get top points from Poland. Let's see what that will mean for the end result.
Next we go over to Greenland and... Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you Palau's representative Polar Wolfie?
What? No, I'm not Polar Wolfie at all. Don't you see that I look completely different with these cool sunglasses? I'm Ukyok Wupik, Polar Wolfie's way cooler brother who moved to Greenland 10 years ago. And because I'm so cool, Greenland asked me to present their points.
Well, okay then. Can you then tell us please who received the top points from Greenland?
Well, of course. The Greenlandic jury has voted, and we decided to give the full 24 points we could award to the Marshall Islands. Congratulations.
Île Marshall, 24 points.
24 points to the Marshall Islands. I'm sure they're quite pleased with this. Our next jury is from the Faroe Islands, where the legendary Ivor herself will present their points. Good evening to you, Faroe Islands.
Good evening, Ljubljana. Last edition, I fell victim to the Ivor curse, but now I've made it to a final after all. Granted, only as a spokesperson, but I can already announce that I'll try again next edition.
Well, we are wishing you the best of luck that you can finally represent your country in a final then. However, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Can you please tell us who the top points from the Faroe Islands went to?
Of course. Now, the Faroe Islands decided not to get too greedy with their vote and only give out 15 points as maximum. And these 15 points went to Jersey. Congratulations.
Jersey, 15 points.
Jersey gets the top points from the Faroe Islands. Let's see how many more top points they potentially get. Our next jury is from Mongolia, where last edition's co-representative Serge Tankian has the points for us. Greetings to you, Ulaanbaatar.
Well, hello there. It's like in the middle of the night over here, but that didn't stop me from coming back to once again represent this great nation, even if it's just as a spokesperson. Even if Uahai couldn't quite repeat our success story from last edition, the whole country is still very proud of their result. And we are looking forward to next edition when we will once again try to win this epic contest.
We certainly are excited for your next entry. However, can you first give us your top points?
Of course. The Mongolian jury has decided that the full 24 points we could give out should go to Ratatata, Japan. Congratulations.
Japon, 24 points.
24 points to Japan. Thank you, Serge, and good night.
We now go over to another guest jury from a non-participating country, which is Belgium. Once again, we welcome the legendary Francois the French Fry.
Good evening, Ljubljana. Sorry if I sound a bit weird today. I have a bit of a cold.
Hey, Jan, he sounds just like you. Nonsense, we sound. Oh crap, I sound like a talking French fry. Told you.
Right, so, can we please get the Belgian points, Francois?
Sure. Now Belgium hasn't been too active in the song ratings and could only obtain 2 jury points, but we put a lot of thought into who should get them. And we have decided that the 2 points from Belgium should go to the Åland Islands. Congratulations.
Ireland, 2 points.
2 points from Belgium to the Åland Islands. Who knows, maybe they make the difference in the end.
We now move over to the United Kingdom, where Jasmine Bean of Fandivision fame has the country's points for us.
That's right. Over in Fan Division, I was only accepted by our crown dependency of Jersey, but this time, the UK proper asked me to present their points.
And we are quite glad for that. Oddly enough, this now means that we have Jersey's spokesperson from Fan Division to participate here, while Jersey's artist from that contest is now a spokesperson in this contest. Strange how that sometimes works. Oh well. Can you please tell us who the top points from the UK went to?
Of course. I can confirm that the UK jury has continued the list of weird Jersey entanglements and give its full 24 points to them.
Jersey, 24 points.
Quite the odd coincidence indeed. Let's see if these 24 points can get Jersey to the top.
Our next jury is coming from the other side of the world, where the legendary territory of Wallace and Futuna wants to give its points. Good morning. Wait, aren't you Mbappé?
That's correct. As I was on vacation over here, I somehow became the only famous person currently on these islands. Therefore, they asked me if I could do this little jury presentation for them.
Well, we are honored to welcome you as somehow already the second football world champion, or at least former world champion, involved in this contest.
I'm honored myself. Now, Wallis and Futuna really liked one song in particular, and gave it the full 24 points possible. And that song is from Italy.
Italie, 24 points.
Big points for Annalisa from Italy. Let's see how this will affect their overall placement.
Speaking of Italy, they are the next jury to present their points, and are today represented by this year's Sanremo participant Alpha. Good evening, Italy.
Good evening to you as well. It's so great being back in the grand final. Annalisa has truly made our country proud. Who knows, maybe she can bring it home today, but that's not in our hands.
Indeed. May we have your top points, please?
Sure. Italy decided not to go above the 12-point limit anywhere, but instead gave 12 points to 4 different countries. The first of these 12 points goes to Sweden.
Suède, 12 points.
The second set of 12 points goes to North Korea.
Corée du Nord, 12 points.
Our third 12 points go to Croatia.
Croatie, 12 points.
And last but not least, our fourth 12 points go to the Netherlands.
Pays-Bas, 12 points.
12 points to Sweden, North Korea, Croatia, and the Netherlands. May they help one of them to perhaps win today. We go back to the Baltics, where Latvia wants to give us their points. We therefore welcome Greta Grantina, who will try to represent her country in Eurovision with a song called Monster soon. Quite odd, given how we already had 2 songs with that name in this contest as well.
Well, hello to you. Sure, you may have had 2 monster songs here, but mine is by far the best. Or is it? I can at the very least say that the one from Liechtenstein was good enough to get 12 points from us, but we liked another song quite a bit more, and gave it our full 24 points.
Oh, and what song is that?
The country getting 24 points from Latvia is Switzerland. Congratulations.
Suisse, 24 points.
Yet another top points for Switzerland, putting them back to the top of the scoreboard.
Just 2 more juries to go, with the first one being from Serbia. Good evening to their spokesperson Zorja.
Good evening to you as well. I'm glad Serbia asked me to be their spokesperson, and who knows, maybe I'll represent them here myself one day as well. But we're not there yet, so instead let's focus on the points Serbia gave out.
That's a good idea. Can you tell us your top points, please?
Of course. Serbia liked one song in particular so much that we gave it 24 points, and that song is from Switzerland.
Suisse, 24 points.
Switzerland getting 2 sets of 24 points back to back, making them the clear scoreboard leader for now. Let's see if the last jury can still change things before we head to the televote.
The last jury in this case being from Benin, where... Hey, wait a second, we were told that Michaelis Joseph was supposed to be here.
Who?
Michaelis Joseph, man, legendary Czech singer?
Oh, not another one of these Czechs that keep representing us for some reason. We in Benin still have standards, so the spokesperson should for once be someone actually from here.
Yeah, sure. Can you then please tell us who the top points from Benin go to?
Of course. The Beninese jury thought about this for a while, and has ultimately come to the conclusion that only one country is worthy of our top points, which were the full 24 points possible. That country of course being Indonesia.
Indonésie, 24 points.
Indonesia gets the last 24 points from the jury vote. May they help them catch up to the top spots once we move over to the televote. Let's first take a quick look at where things stand right now. In third place, we have the Åland Islands at 96 points. In second place are the Marshall Islands at 106 points. And in first place, with 125 points from the juries alone, is Switzerland.
Now those were of course only part of the result we get today, as there are still the points from the televote, and given how last edition we managed to win due to the televote despite only coming 12th with the juries, we know better than anyone that this can drastically change the results.
Correct, but before we go there, we once again want to honor the songs that didn't make it into this final. As many of you already know, we started out with 118 songs that wanted to win this edition, and yet only 26 of them remain. But at least for some of them, we wanted to offer a spot in this final, at least as a little shout out. Therefore, here are some of the songs that participated in this contest.
Ich kündige, guck, ich zerreiße den Vertrag, schmeiß die Fetzen in die Luft, wünsche einen schönen Tag, weil ich kündige. Juck, komm mir nicht mit AGBs, die haben keine Gültigkeit, weil ich die gar nicht lese. Ich kündige, guck, ich zerreiße den Vertrag.
straight to run against the wall. Will anybody be there when I call? Will you catch me?
Still dripping on a look, ay, 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 ay. I'm so fresh and so fly, ay, ay. I decided that I'm that guy.
And with that, there's only one thing left to do in this grand final. It's officially time to reveal the televote points. Now, before we can do that, we once again need to know if we have a valid result. So, Mr. Morellier, can you confirm that we have?
Yes, indeed, I can confirm that we have checked and verified all the votes from our audience and that we now have a final, valid result. So with that, you're good to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a result. I'm excited. Let's go and reveal it. We will present the televote points starting with the country that is currently sitting in last place with the jury vote. That country is Latvia, sitting at 10 points by the national juries. And Latvia has received, from the public, 7 points. Next up is Norway, the only country to have been an automatic finalist in every edition so far. Norway, the public has awarded you 31 points.
The third country to receive its televote score is Zimbabwe. They won Vicinity Vision with the same artist before, but can Rachel get him a win here? Well, Zimbabwe has received 49 points.
Next is the host country, Slovenia. Will they still get enough televote points to compensate for their underwhelming jury score? Well, Slovenia has received 32 points.
Croatia is next, with Baby Lasagna still hoping to finally defeat a Swiss jury winner in a song contest. Will he accomplish it today? We can confirm that the public has awarded you 72 points.
Big points for Croatia, but not quite enough to take the lead here. Maybe Venezuela was more successful though, as Venezuela has received 63 points.
We go over to yet another automatic finalist. 6 scores revealed so far and half of them automatic finalists should probably make you think, especially with the 4th one already coming up now. Anyway, Luxembourg is next. And Luxembourg has received, by the public, 36 points.
Up next are the Netherlands. Joost has at last made it into a final without being disqualified, and now he shall receive points from the public for the first time. Well, the Netherlands have received 27 points. Probably not what he was hoping for, but perhaps Romania got more luck with the public, as Romania was given, in the televote, 32 points. Also not the highest score, but it gets them on the left side of the scoreboard for now. Let's see if Turkey can push them out of there though. As Turkey has received a public score of 18 points.
We move over to Japan, a country that took 3 tries to make it to a final, and finally did it this edition. Will their efforts be rewarded by the public? Well, Japan has received, in the televote, 49 points. Up next is maybe the most surprising country in this final, North Korea. Many people doubted them, but they proved them wrong again and again. Will they now get the ultimate victory? North Korea, the public has awarded you 42 points.
North Korea officially gets a 3-digit result. Who would have guessed that at the beginning of this edition? Now, let's look at how many points the French Southern and Antarctic lands have received. And the public has awarded them 49 points. Up next is Bermuda. From what we were told, this song has also already won a contest, so it could of course be a contender here as well. That will now depend on the public score. Well, Bermuda, the public has awarded you 77 points. We have a new leader.
Big points for Bermuda, taking them to a slight lead over jury winner Switzerland. Will that be enough for the win though? That remains to be seen. For now, let's look at the points for Bolivia, who are currently sitting at 62 points. And Bolivia has received, in the televote, 40 points. We now go over to Indonesia, one of the potential favourites here. Their jury score wasn't quite the most impressive yet, but perhaps the televote will help them out. Well, Indonesia, you have received, from the audience, 31 points. Probably a bit of a letdown for them, but not everyone can get high scores in such a contest. Maybe Queen Maud Land has more luck though. And Queen Maud Land got, from the public, 53 points. This Antarctic territory really seems to know how to score high. Might not be the win this time, but a respectable score nevertheless. Now, let's take a look if our returning finalist Italy was this successful as well. We should maybe point out that even now, with the jury score alone, Italy has already officially gotten its best result of all time with this song. Maybe the win is still possible? Italy, you have received a public score of 40 points.
Not enough for the win, but a respectable result regardless. Let's now look at Montserrat. For the longest time, they were leading the betting odds until the Marshall Islands took that spot from them at the last second. However, as we all know, odds do lie, so perhaps they can in fact still get the win? Montserrat, you were given 27 points. Well, the odds did lie, but not in the way Montserrat may have hoped. Congratulations to 97 points regardless. Well, with that, we reach Brazil, another odds favorite. Alexia already won Fan Division, and would now need at least 65 points to overtake current leader Bermuda. Can she pull it off? Well, Brazil. The public has awarded you 29 points. It's not going too well for the odds leaders right now, that's for certain. Perhaps Sweden can somewhat break the trend though. Last edition, they were odds winner and ended up in 10th place. Now, they aren't projected quite as good of a result, but given the last two favorites flopping, maybe that's a good thing for them. Sweden. The public has given you an additional 54 points.
Sweden storms to second place for now, and with just 5 more countries to receive their points, this means they have achieved their best ever result this edition. Congratulations!
Now, 5 countries are still in the running to overtake Bermuda and potentially win this edition. The first of these is another fan favorite, Paris Paloma from Jersey. Jersey would need at least 55 points to take the lead here, and the public has awarded them an additional score of 66 points. We once again have a new leader.
Now wait with your excitement, as there are still 4 other songs to potentially win here. Liechtenstein is next to receive their points. So, Liechtenstein. You would need 64 points to overtake Jersey's 150 points. And the public has awarded you 49 points.
Not a winning score, but by far the country's best ever result regardless. The Åland Islands are next to receive their public score. They are sitting at 96 points at the moment, meaning they would need another 55 points for the win. Well, Åland Islands. The public gave you 51 points. They were so close, coming short of equalizing Jersey's score by just 3 points. But regardless, they have officially gotten by far their best ever result here. Well, this narrows down the potential winners to just 3 countries. Either Jersey, Switzerland or the Marshall Islands will walk away as this edition's winner. We begin narrowing it down by revealing how many points the Marshall Islands have received. They were second in the jury vote already, missing out on Switzerland's score by just 19 points, and could still very well overtake both them and Jersey here. Will our odds winner also be the proper contest's winner? With just 45 points, they could overtake Jersey as leader of the scoreboard. Well, Marshall Islands, you have received from the public 33 points, which is not enough for the win. We can now feel the tension rising, as it is now between Jersey and Switzerland as to who wins this edition. Switzerland would need at least 26 points from the public to take the win here. It doesn't sound like a lot, but we have already seen quite a few favorites fail in this televoting. As the televote serves as a tiebreaker, reaching 25 points there wouldn't be enough to win this edition. So, Switzerland. The audience at home has awarded you a score of 103 points. Switzerland is the winner of the Worldvision Fan Contest 2024C.
I don't know where time is going when it's not here with me, oh me. And it seems like there's not enough of it in my life to breathe easily. Can you show me how to be patient? Take it slowly when I feel that I'm failing. Take me by the hand, tell me everything is fine. When I look back in time, hope I don't get a heavy heart. Make me feel alright, so I can sleep tonight. When I look back in time, hope I don't get a heavy heart. Don't get a heavy heart. At night times when my eyes get heavy, my head gets high on disbelief. And I only see question marks before sleep. Glad that you're here with me. Can you show me how to be patient? To take it slowly when I feel that I'm failing. Take me by the hand, tell me everything is fine. When I look back in time, hope I don't get a heavy heart. Make me feel alright, so I can sleep tonight. When I look back in time, hope I don't get a heavy heart. Don't get a heavy heart. Make me feel alright, so I can sleep tonight. When I look back in time, hope I don't get a heavy heart. Don't get a heavy heart. Don't get a heavy heart.
Congratulations to Switzerland, who now get to host both Eurovision and Worldvision next year. What a success story for this country.
Also a massive round of applause to all other finalists. Even if you didn't win, you did make Worldvision history here, and in many cases got your countries their best ever results.
Now, speaking of next edition, the submission window on that will open on the 11th of January 2025, almost exactly 1 year after the submission window of the first edition opened. We hope to see many of these countries here return then.
As for the next automatic finalists, since this is the first edition where the rule that only countries who participated in at least 50% of the last 5, or in this case 3, editions have participated are eligible for Big 5 status. This effectively bars any debuting country from this edition from Big 5 status. Fortunately, or depending on who you ask, unfortunately, the only country really affected by this is Bermuda, as all other debuting countries couldn't get a good enough average placement with their one result anyway. This means that more than half of the next Big 5 have already been Big 5 countries this time, with Jersey, Queen Maud Land, Norway and Luxembourg retaining this status. Host Switzerland and the Åland Islands complete the lineup of automatic finalists. Well, that's it from us for this edition. We hope that many of you will tune in when Switzerland hosts next time. Bye.